So this is a great question that this person has asked me, and I'd like to talk about it because I know that a lot of people do have feelings come up when they do decide and make a choice to live styles. For those who are not familiar, living styles means just really not disclosing at all any of your gender history whatsoever. Styles is important to a lot of people, especially to people to whom passability matters a lot. Styles is also part of safety concerns for a lot of people. But to answer this question, I know that you also commented there was additional common things that you starting to feel a little bit of paranoia creep up in a sense that somebody will out you or somebody will go ahead and disclose your gender history. So let me first answer this part of the first question. So you're talking here about feeling isolation and loneliness. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Sometimes when we go and we choose to live styles, part of the isolation that people tend to feel is not connecting to their community because they're navigating waters with individuals who tend to be so much more binary, so to speak. As a result, it can feel pretty lonely in a sense that you're not really meeting people who can resonate with experiences you've been through, who can resonate with your gender history, and that in of itself can feel very, very lonely. So I'm assuming maybe that's what you mean in a sense of feeling loneliness. To answer your second question, that I'm much more familiar with, how you feel a little bit of paranoid about being discovered, uncovered, or people outing you. Well, that's actually quite common. And I usually say that it really depends on inner integration. Oftentimes, the longer people have been living in their authentic gender, the more likely the imposter feelings, the feeling as if you're faking, the feelings that you're really not being yourself, eventually tend to go away. But it takes some time because in the beginning stages, there's this part in ourselves, within ourselves, that just feels like we're not really owning, if you will, our own sense of identity. So as a result, it is very common to feel this paranoia, this fear that somebody is going to out you, especially if you're choosing to live styles and you're not disclosing your gender history for your own personal reasons. It is very common to be in a company of individuals to which gender you resonate with, to which gender you feel like you belong to, and to feel that hypervigilance, if you will, that any little slip, any little thing you do, any look, or the way you look at you may out you. But that has really, really more to do with your inner sense of confidence and your even sense of ownership. And that takes time. And with time, it does get better. And with time, all of those things tend to go away. So hopefully that answers this question. But that's a really good question to ask.